Salutations, good ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my second video. We're going to be playing around with the new Evo Hunter today. First day of the season, I've got myself up to Lightning League. I've done my placement games, so we're going to be facing some decent people, and I'm just excited to try out this new card. From the few games I've played with it already, it is super crazy. It is definitely a crazy card. It can just stun lock anything, so as long as your opponent doesn't have a lightning or other spells to just get rid of it, it's been getting crazy value, especially in these RG pushes, and unless it sees a nerf here soon, I think it's gonna be a pretty decent card. I'm just gonna have to E-Spirit and Log here to kill these wall breakers, and this whole push here. And yeah, it's unfortunately 2 cycles, but you know, that just makes it even more balanced, so fortunately it's not gonna be too broken and not get an emergency nerf off the bat. Just gonna monk ability here. Unfortunately, I didn't hit that Fisherman activation. Miner wasn't in the right place. That's if you place the Fisherman in the right place, when it pulls the Miner, it can actually activate King Tower if the King Tower like itself is closer than it is to the Fisherman. Okay, so kind of just stalling here. This deck is okay, well this will be a good lumberjack. This deck is a lot heavier than normal Royale Giant decks. I put Monk in here just for the funsies basically. But usually decks like this are played with Royal Ghost or something like that. Maybe a few more cycle cards. What I'm actually gonna do here is I'm just gonna pull this. It'll activate King and not get it on my tower. But we're gonna take those wall breakers. And instead of defending them with the Evo Hunter, I could have defended with the Evo Hunter, but I want to save it for offense here just to show how ridiculous this thing is. You know what, I'm going to do it here. It's just going to keep that Lumberjack's completely still, and it's not even going to get to my... Well, it does get one shot on my tower, but that's not too bad. Can't really complain about that. You're going to see another wall breakers. Sure, I'll lock this. I'm going to try to get back to another Evo Hunter. I want to see the offensive utility of it. But if need be, I can just take him out with a good old-fashioned actual Royale Giant push, you know. Gonna hit this ability as soon as possible. Unfortunately, oh wow, okay. That's very lucky. The Royale Giant pushed it back towards tower range, so the whole dagger Duchess's sheath got reflected onto the tower. So good reflection damage. I'm gonna get to yet another Hunter here. Okay, has to waste an Evo Valk on that. That's huge. And use Fisherman to pull this to the middle, so it's not a problem. Catch the Miner here. Keeps going in the back. Keeps going in the back on me, unfortunately. Gonna get a Monk RG push going down here. That Rage is gonna kill the Spirit Goblins. I got my Monk ability reflecting on the tower. RG there. That's why Monk RG is just so effective, because you get the Monk reflecting everything and just having almost like a crazy large pool of health. It almost feels like it's infinite. Tanking for the RG. I could just win now, but you know, I want to see the Evo Hunter in action. Evo Hunter is going to do something here. It's going to do something cool, watch. Oh yeah, look at it. Look, it's so funny, like, I feel like melee units should at least be able to attack, but like, they just can't do anything. They just can't do anything. It's kind of crazy. Let's get into a nice game here. Okay, we got Jimbo. Okay, he's got a top 1k finish, so we've got a formidable opponent here. I think we'll just start off with a Log. Okay, that's good. Spirit Ghost. This could be 3 Musketeers, but it maybe could be RG. No, okay, yeah, with the Bandit, it's definitely gonna be either 3 Musketeers or probably more likely just a Battle Ram Bridge Spam deck. Use that so that the Bandit doesn't dash into the Hunter. And this should be interesting. He doesn't really have anything in this deck that like would be detrimental if it was pulled to the tower right now, so I can just cycle a Fisherman in the back. I'll send another Log. This Monk is going to be super useful here. Okay, he's got Queen. Actually, you know what I can do here? Okay. That was good lightning value. These barbs are not going to be too much of an issue. Okay, they actually will be a little bit of an issue. Just a little bit of an issue. I'm gonna go Hunter here just to not take all that damage and to cycle it. Wanted to wait till I got a little more elixir. So that was a bad play, honestly. I shouldn't have gone Monk. I was too reactive to that Queen when I should have just waited to get lightning value and not had to have spent the 5 elixir on the Monk. But I'll know for next time. So yeah, it's probably not gonna be 3 Musketeers here. It's just gonna be that Battle Ram Bridge Spam deck. Battle Ram's the main thing I'm contending with here. So since I have Lightning for the Queen, I can kind of just go Monk here. I'm not saving it for anything now. Lumberjack to tank here. Still gonna come back and help me finish off the rest of the queen. Okay, let's see what Evo Hunter can do here on defense. It's not gonna be too effective against big groups, but it still gets the job done, stunning at least one of those units at a time. I'll go Lumberjack with this, so it's harder to respond to. Eventually drops the arrows. Interesting. Gonna go Monk here. Don't think it's really a good place to be going lightning on that pump at this point. Hunter is not gonna help me finish off the entire battle round, but I don't take too much damage. I'm splitting my damage here. And this looks like a good opportunity to go for our first RG push here, since no barbs are in cycle. It does eventually cycle back to it. But I'm gonna be able to get a nice few RG shots on the tower before that happens. Fisherman helps me deal with the queen. And no shots on tower, nice. Ooh, with this push again. This is definitely hard for me to stop since I have, don't have fireball. I have lightning in this deck. But I do have to spend a lot of elixir, and I do manage to defend it. I'm gonna protect this with a monk here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. No, that's crazy. The queen getting stunned. I did not expect that to happen. It's silly. That's honestly crazy. Okay, Ghost Lumberjack is gonna help me chop that down here. Oh wow, it targeted the opposite lane. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Oh, that one barb getting a lot of damage on my tower. A lot of damage. These barbs, these barbed battle ram pushes are really annoying for me to stop. Okay, reflection here will kill the queen. I gotta get these barbs killed before the battle ram comes and gets me. Okay, Monk is alive, tanking all that damage. Need to go in here, it's now or never, another arrows and I'm done. Okay, log comes down, raged RG on the tower, getting some good damage. It doesn't look like it's gonna be enough, unfortunately. It's not gonna be enough, unfortunately. That's a rough situation. You could easily use Fireball in this deck, honestly. I'm not gonna cut it, because, you know, we only learn from our mistakes. One big mistake, in case nobody caught it. The Lightning and single elixir could have been a big opportunity for me to push, but instead of me taking a Lightning here, I could have hit the pump and the queen. That would have been a huge Lightning value, but I took the Lightning after I had already gone Monk, and the Monk was dead. So I should have just let that go and defended those barbs on my side of the arena. That's really the main thing I could have done better there. And you could easily run this deck with Fireball. I just like Lightning because of all the Evo. Evo E-Drag would be super hard to deal with, and Lightning will full counter a Hunter as well. So that's why I'm running Lightning. Does definitely make it more expensive, and Fireball would be a very viable swap. You could just do either or. Okay, I'll tank this with an Ice Spirit. Oh boy, it looks like it's going to be a Firecracker cycle deck. This is about to be interesting. Unfortunately, I don't have Fisherman in cycle. Would have been nice to get a Hog activation off it. Guess we'll just have to settle for 2 shots there. I still do get the King Tower activation off this Firecracker, which is nice. I'm actually going to go ahead and log this here just to kill the guards. And I've got a Hunter and E-Spirit for the next Hog whenever it comes down. It might come down with this Ice Spirit. Okay, it doesn't. Just taking that opportunity to cycle another Firecracker, I guess. But I do have a Fisherman. I can go ahead and Fisherman this to the middle, and then Lumberjack to defend this. At most, that'll be 3 hits, and that's not too bad since that was my strong side tower. Let's get a little Firecracker shot as well. But next hand, I'm gonna have my Evo Hunter in cycle, and I'm up a good amount of elixir here, so I'm in a good spot to do this. Okay, Evo Firecracker comes down. I should get at least 2 shots though, get some of my damage back. I'd be fine with going Lightning on this if he does Hog. I'm gonna E-Spirit this just to deny any hits. Oh no, pretty good start to single elixir. This is definitely going to be annoying to kill these Firecrackers unless I can get a good Monk ability down on them. I gotta get a good Monk RG push going here too, that's how I'm going to win this. And the opponent has Cannon as well, so Monk is going to be able to reflect the Cannon. Nice. Gonna go Lumberjack here. I'm going to start getting an RG down. I think I'll just Lightning the Cannon when it comes down instead. I'll take a Lightning up high here. Oh man, I missed the Mighty Miner. That is absolutely tragic. That is absolutely tragic. Okay, I do get a Hunter shot on the tower though. Gonna wait for it to do its shove attack, then log. It should be no hits. I'm saving the ability for when I go in here. Now I do the Monk Reflect. It's gonna help kill the cannon and the Firecracker. Gonna log to reset this Mighty Miner. And the E-Spirit gets there too. Get some good shots in the tower. Next Hog, what I'm gonna be able to do is I'm gonna Hunter here. And it's just gonna be frozen. It can't move. Fisherman to predict the Firecracker. Evo Hunter is insane. He really can stun anything in its track. Hog Earthquake Cycle is not gonna like this one. Hog Earthquake Cycle is not a fan of this new Evo. I get Monk Reflecting on the tower, Fisherman on the tower, and one RG hit is gonna seal the deal. GG's, that was an atrocious lightning miss. I haven't been good with lightnings today. It's been like 0-2 on lightnings. But let's get into the next match here. Alright, we found ourselves a match against Kurdistan here. We're against Princess Tower. Let's see what's going on. This is always a deck you can activate King Tower against. Doesn't really matter too much. And you see how Pigs spammed first play. This is another instance where it's unfortunate to not have Fireball. It's a lot better against Pigs. And we'll see what we can do. It's just gonna be a boring, uneventful single elixir here. Just every once in a while, a Pig cycled at the bridge. So I'll just start rolling a Monk in the back. And one of the things I want to do with these videos is I have a fluid, as much as I can, fluid conversation with the comments section. So we have this particular comment from Jackston2779 here that says, "Y'all ever shit and don't flush?" My honest reaction to this comment is as follows. Interesting comment, but I don't really have much to work with, so you can call that comment of the day. Opponent doesn't have Cannoneer, so I think this is a good opportunity to go in with an RG. Once ability comes down, I'll also lightning this. That's pretty good value, and that's gonna be some really good damage early on. And I've got enough elixir now to defend any pigs that get spammed my way. I'll go with Hunter here, and we should be kind of tied on damage. Okay, I'm still up a little bit more damage. I would also like to respond to a comment from Mrs. Freaky Soup. Who is your chat? This is a YouTube video, blood. Well, joke's on you. You literally commented, so in a way you are kind of my chat. You can't see me right now, but I am pointing and laughing. The laughing is inaudible. It has been edited out of this video. Oh boy, we've gone to the Earthquake cycle part of things. This is about to get fun. E-Spirit and Log to deal damage to all the pigs. I don't want to completely lose my tower yet. I do get a good Monk Reflection, kills the Queen. It's not going to be able to kill the cannon, but we have the Evo Lumberjack opposite lane to help with that. And that should be hopefully at least one shot. Okay, I can lightning down that tower whenever I please. And here, I'm going to attempt to defend the next wave of hogs. Might not be possible, but I'm going to stack support units here. Let's see if Evo Hunter can do the job. Evo Hunter can do the job. Opponent's going to need another Earthquake here. I'm going to pressure the pocket with a Monk here. Get that cannon. That's huge. Opponent does have to Earthquake, but I have so many support units down at this point, overwhelming the other Princess Tower. That is just GG's. GG's easy. Evo Hunter right there. Not the most effective use, but it was able to stun lock those hogs and cause him to not be able to take the tower. Had to spend an Earthquake there and allowed me to overwhelm the other tower. Alright, got one more game here against Nova Ga. Running Cannoneer, that's not a good thing to see since all of my units are basically tanks, so Cannoneer is going to be really effective against them. Okay, Ice Spirit. What could this be? Some sort of cycle deck with Cannoneer. This be Drill Cycle, maybe? I don't know. That deck is not very popular, but again, this is day 1 of the season. Only 6. Tesla. No shot this is Expo with Cannoneer. This would for sure be a fight to the death here. Okay, I'm gonna go Fisherman down here, pull this Hog, and get the King Tower activation. Do take one hit, but that's always gonna happen with the Fisherman activation. This dude's got some very low level cards. That's kind of crazy. Level 12 Tesla. This still might be pretty tough, because the Cannoneer is gonna be doing a lot against my RG push. Is gonna be pretty effective, but I'm gonna go in with this. Ability at the right time will reflect 2 Cannoneer shots. Yep. Mini P.E.K.K.A. Okay, this dude really hates RG. This dude really hates tanks, and it shows. Gonna log here to deny that mini P.E.K.K.A. shot. Going to unfortunately take 3 hog hits here, but there's just a lot of tanks coming down. Did not expect this dude to have mini P.E.K.K.A. and got punished for it. So I think I'm just gonna chill here. Lightning should be pretty good if he spams all of his tanks in front of me, but just gonna lay low here. Should have my Evo Hunter next, and the Evo Hunter's gonna do wonders here. Ooh, Evo Hunter's gonna do wonders here. I'm excited to play this card. It's a fun card. I've been having a lot of fun with it so far. Monk ability, Mega Knight. Oh, watch Evo Hunter do its work. Gonna get a net on the Mega Knight. Mega Knight's not gonna be able to move. It can't resist. It can't do a thing. Can't do a thing. It just has to sit there and watch as the Evo Lumberjack and Monk just shred it apart. The net doesn't work on buildings, unfortunately, so the Tesla's gonna be able to take it out. And look at that. That is a net on the mini P.E.K.K.A. It's just sitting there, doesn't know what to do. I'm able to tug it away so that RG can get a lot more damage on the tower. You're dropping the well played, yes. That wasn't outplaying me freezing all of your units. I'm gonna spam a Lumberjack here just to get to the Evo. We've got an Evo Mega Knight coming down from the opponents here. Gonna pop my ability here so that the Mega Knight can't throw it around. Gonna snipe this Musketeer at the Hunter. It hits the Knight somehow, but I only take 1 hog hit. Just nice, and I've got my Evo Hunter back. Ooh, I'm about to do it again. I'm about to do it again to him. Just gonna wait for some more. You know what, we can start lightning cycle and get this away. Oh boy, now Evo Hunter's gonna come down. Gonna put a net on that mini P.E.K.K.A. It's just all gone. It's all gone. I didn't even have to net the hog. Their support units will be able to deal with it. Hit the Monk ability here, reflect everything. That's not going to be enough. Going to need a Tesla to stop it. But the RG locks on just in time. And Evo Hunter, if you don't have a way to deal with it, is just such a good defensive lockdown card, even better than before. And it combos so well with the Fisherman. And I think that's a perfect, even though this deck might not be the most meta deck, I think that's a perfect showcase of the Evo Hunter's power. You know, for the record, this was not a very good game. I may or may not have cut this out the video. There's no point to show loss of it. They're just terrible losses. This guy spammed Brain Dead. And, you know, if you notice this, I'm just going to need you to take a quick look into the middle of the screen real quick. And, done. So that's going to be it for today's video. I appreciate everybody watching till the end. Like, subscribe if you like the content. Don't do it for me. Do it for you if you want to see more of this. And I should be posting more gameplay videos on this, maybe more Evo Hunter decks. I had a lot of fun with this, and I maybe will make a video on another variation. And I will also be streaming me playing this deck live on my Twitch, same exact name as on YouTube, my main platform, and you can come ask me all the questions about Evo Hunter, and we can see all of its capabilities. So, thank you for watching to the end, and bye-bye.